Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to a new what? A new week, or a new episode rather, where we play a game with one life. Last week we played this melodious searching for the six strings or whatever the fuck it was. It was a terrible game, and I had no idea what to do, so I'm just giving up. My final score was 60. If you can find the game, A, match my score, B, actually progress, then first of all, post a comment and tell me how to actually progress. And second of all, I will come back to the game and try to get a bit more further through the game. But for now, much similar to another game we played, actually that game was by Cliffy B. It was. What was the name of the game? Oh my god! Oh, shit! Castle of... Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I just gave up on that game. At least I got further in that game than I did on this game. This game's freaking terrible. Whatever, I guess we failed it. Whatever. Shit. Let's find a new game. And hopefully this game will be under 900 so that we can actually have a decent game for once. Of course. Of course. No, you're right, don't give me a decent game. It's not like I care anyway. Okay, 1000. It's really high up there. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that... Oh, I just put caps lock on for no reason. All of these games... Actually, I have a question for you. Yeah, sure, hang on. Yeah, it's 1009, I remember that. So minus 109. Oh god, you idiot. Plus 109. Minus 1009, thank you. Is game number 74. Now, hang on, before you go there. ID soft, yes. These are all id games. Remember motherfucking ZZT? Oh my god, I remember ZZT. ZZT is such a... I love the shit out of that game. Wolf. You're not talking about Wolfenstein 3D, are you? Oh my god, Wolfenstein 3D is in here. The shareware version. Sure, but still. That's cool. Spear of Destiny looks like it's in there too. What's this one? Monster? As in Monster Bash, because I've got that game and we already played it. What else you got in here? Overkill? Never really heard it. Obviously, we've got a bunch of Commander Keens, which is silly because I actually also have those. True. I think that's Jazzy Jackrabbit. Oh man, cool. Got a few games in there. I do. One Must Fall. What's that game? I don't know. Whatever. We're not playing those games today. No, what a shame. There's Monster Bash there. Okay, whatever. What I do want to play is we're going to go to war and look up number 74. And it's this one. EGA Trek 30. What a name. Isn't EGA, isn't that like a video format? I mean, I don't mean a video format. I mean, like, there's like VGA and EGA. I forget what the difference is. No, it appears those games is just simply called EGA Trek. Space combat game similar to EGA Trek. It was one of the first computer games ever written. The first versions were written many manufactured in the 70s. Okay. The version you now have is related to the other versions that is basically capable of fully advanced and high resolution EGA or VGA display. See, I told you. I recently discovered the game. What's the difference between EGA and VGA? I don't know. I think EGA is somehow inferior. Sure. So let's read the game. Okay, sure. Oh, I see. Another game not this game, but similar to it, was one of the first games ever written, the first written, blah, 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 blah. There'll probably be more versions of this game written than any other, as there is probably at least one version around for every type of computer ever made. This game is definitely a classic. The version you now have is blah blah blah. I originally discovered the game around 1974 running on a DEC system 10 mini, and I was soon hooked. Okay. Remember back in the day where different computers had different systems? These days you buy like an Acer or friggin' a Dell or an Alienware. They're all the same, right? It's like the same with cell phones. You could buy a Samsung Galaxy, or you could buy, I don't know what other phones have Android, but they've all got Android on them, so they're all basically the same. Like the operating system is what's important, not the actual system. Whatever. I'm gonna pause the game, and we will. I'll get this game up and running. Okay. Alright, cool. Be right back. Alright, here we are. EGA Trek. Oh. The Mongol invasion. USS Lexington, RCB-92. Department of Space. Is this Star Trek? It makes sense. Trek. USS Lexington, is that a thing? Also, is the organization that the USS Enterprise and all those guys belong to called the Department of Space? It's kind of boring. Fantastic. Welcome aboard, Captain. Will you require a briefing? Yes, I fucking will. Good morning, Captain. As you know, you have been given command of the heavy research battlecruiser USS Lexington. Standard Fleet designation RCB-92. The Lexington is staffed with its full complement of 387 enlisted crewmen and 43 officers, and is fully battle ready. That's good. If you will allow me, I have prepared several briefings, including an intelligence report on the current state of affairs, an introduction to the Lexington Class 9 starships, and the command at your disposal as Captain. Hit enter for the next page, or Q to quit briefing. Yeah, I think this is one of those situations where I really wish Jack was around to help me. Because he probably actually knows what this Lexington ship is and what it can do. Intelligence report. As you probably know, the Mongol Empire... The Mongol Empire? Do you mean... the Klingons? Is that what you're talking about? I have a funny feeling that maybe they've changed names. So maybe the USS Lexington isn't actually a thing. This is just what I want to say, an analog for the Enterprise. Oh, and the Mongol Empire are the Klingons. Unless they really do exist, who knows? They've declared war on the Union. The Vandal Empire has joined the hostilities in some areas, but should be avoided if possible. As a result, the Mongol invasion fleet and scattered Vandal ships are now present in part of the Union territory. Your mission as commander of the Lexington is to secure a 64-quadrant section, that seems really big, of the galaxy from the Mongols. You may also be called on to make rescues, but remember that your primary objective is to eliminate the Mongols. Mongols are known to be present in this area, but exact locations are unknown at this time. You will be required to stand for Mongols as you move through the galaxy. We have made several star bases available in this area as well, though we cannot give you their exact location, as they are presently still being positioned. Okay. So we are a research battlecruiser. I like how it's research/battle. Can you really do both of those things at the same time? Eh. Okay, we're really heavy. Standard range, 15 years at warp 6. What does that mean? Don't know what that means. Max safe cruising speed, warp 6. Emergency speed, warp 8. Quick! Punch it to warp 10! Main lasers, 3 banks, 2 each. Okay. Energy torpedoes, 3 tubes. It's really long in the feet. Okay. Fair enough. We've got 43 officers in command. We've also got a crew of 387 who are all ensign grade. Ensign, I like that word, ensign. Actually, it has a cruising speed. We've already read this. Of the cruising speed of the warp sector 6, can manage warp 10 and manage this. This is for traveling between quadrants, of course. Within a quadrant, you have the use of impulse engines. The following commands are available to you. Move. This ship is quite sophisticated, so that getting from one place to another requires only that you specify where you want to go. The galaxy divided into 64 quadrants. Wait, before you said you wanted me to secure 64 quadrants of the galaxy. But now you're saying that the galaxy is 64 quadrants. So you're saying you want me to take over the entire galaxy. Shit. Each quadrant is divided into 64 sectors. You need only to specify the quadrant and sector you wish to move to. For example, 6, 2, 3, 4. Moves you to quadrant 6, 2, sector 3, 4. I say 4 numbers, right? Vertical quadrants are always entered first. What do you mean? Use of horsepower. Move within a quadrant specified a dock. You will need to visit spy bases often to refuel your ship as well to make them pass. When you are in a this command. Okay, move dock. Lexington is powered by a space industries energy converter in space, which supplies, that means that's the name of the product, which supplies the energy needed to move the ship, fire weapons, and provide the shields. Energy engineering is responsible for all energy systems and for other ship maintenance. Warp uses to inform engineer of a warp speed you require from the engines when moving between quadrants. Energy is used by a number of different systems. Repair, this command, is a request to engineering to provide the state of repair of all ship systems. Any systems that are damaged will include an estimated time to repair. Fixing constraint repairing efforts on one system with this command. You can also spend time just fixing your ship. Okay. Weapons section. An R/CB cruiser, research and battle, whatever, has 2 major weapons available: energy torpedoes and lasers. Torpedoes are very effective at close range. Does that make sense? Wouldn't torpedoes be better at long range because they like have propellant? Whatever. The single torpedo beam capable of destroying a standard Mongol ship. Oh, a single torpedo can just kill a standard ship. Okay. However, you are limited to the number of torpedoes you can carry, and they can only be replenished on a starbase or supply depot. Lasers are your general purpose weapon. The effectiveness is highly influenced by the distance of the target. Okay? So, you mean the closer you are, the better? Use this command to fire the laser banks. Laser control requests, blah blah blah. You have 3 torpedo tubes available. Torpedo control officer will request instructions on the number of torpedoes to fire. Okay. This is confusing. I really should write this shit down. Yeah, I should actually. I wonder if I can, because I really should use my phone to just write down the different commands you can do. The ship is very capable of repulsing enemy fire through the use of its shields. Shields unfortunately affect the performance of other ship systems. Moving at warp speed with shields all up require. Wouldn't it make sense just to give the ship enough power to have all systems at max at all times? Well, no, because you could reroute systems to like shields, like all to shields, and make your shields super powerful. But why not just give the ship enough power? Because it costs a lot of money. Well, don't send them out to outer space where they might get shot down then, idiots. true. It's like sending a tank out without actually tank armor. Like, why don't you just fucking send the guys out to die? True. Shields officially effective performance on the ship, such as moving at warp speed with shields up requires double the energy. Wait, you can do that? You can move at warp speed with shields up? I didn't realize you could do that. Requires double the energy of an identical move with shields down. Firing torpedoes, though. Does energy just like come back? Does it just recharge itself? I don't know. Firing torpedoes through the shields tends to destroy them all. Oh, you can do that. You can shoot through the shields. Raising the shields draws a small amount of energy from the main energy banks, so you do not want to raise the shields needlessly. There are only two commands related to shield use. Shut up! Shield up. Wait, so say that again. Engineering will acknowledge when the shields are up, and the image of the ship on the short-range scanner will change to yellow. You can also use the up arrow key to issue this command. Good. Shut down! This command lowers the shields. Blah 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 blah. We'll return to white. Down arrow key. Oh my fucking god. This ship is provided with two types of scanners. Short-range scanners show you everything within the current quadrant. Because of their importance, they continue scanning at all times. The display is always available and up to date. That's good. Your long-range scanners show what is in the adjacent quadrants, and thus are very useful for planning your movements. The ship's computer keeps a record of all past scans, and this galaxy chart is displayed at all times unless overwritten or the computer is down. This command does a long-range scan, resulting in blah blah blah. Shows 9 quadrants centered around the one your ship is currently in. Displays numerical, 3-digit number for each quadrant, blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Quadrants containing manuals highlighted. Manual use of this command. What? Manual use of command now obsolete. What does that mean? Means it just happens automatically? I guess? This chart contains the computer record of all previous scans that is identical to the long-range scan display, except that the entire galaxy is shown instead of only adjacent corners. One of the contents are not yet known and displayed as dots. Ooh. These are examples of short and long-range scan displays. The data shown on the long-range scan is presented identically to the method used in the galaxy chart, so a separate example of the command is not shown. From left to right are the Lexington. Oh, that's the Lexington little arrow thing. A star. A Mongol. Penis thing. A Mongol base. A friendly base. Friendly base is yellow. Okay, good to know. A planet. Blue. Yeah. A nova. Probably should stay away from that. And Vandal. Energy and shields are shown as a percentage. Date, warp speed, and Mongols are shown with those numbers. End torps left are shown at the lower right. Okay, there's my energies, my shield, warp, Mongols. This is an example of this is fucking complicated. Long range scan. The scan shows the 9 closest coordinates centered around the one. How does that work? How does this work? It's just numbers. Yeah. Okay, show me again. Okay, so it shows blah 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 blah. Yeah. So I'm the one in the middle, I guess. I'm assuming, yeah. Lexington is currently in. For each quadrant there is shown 3-digit number. The first digit is the number of Mongols. Okay. Next is the type of starbase, and the third is the number of stars. Okay. What's the colors then? In the lower right is an example of a quad containing a supernova. 999. What does that mean? You said the first number. You said the first number is how many Mongols there are, right? So does that mean there's 9 Mongols? What does the last number do again? The number of stars. I don't get it. What does the red and the yellow do? What's that all about? I also don't know the answer to that question. Okay. You'll constantly be receiving communications from both inside and outside your ship. Messages will be displayed as they come in inside boxes on the lower right side of your command console. There will be a maximum of 4 messages shown at a time, with the bottom one being the main damage control report, which will almost always be present. Good to know. So this is kind of like that battleship game we played. Not really. Only in space, while messages are automatically overwritten as you complete, you can manually acknowledge and clear messages at any time. To acknowledge a message, you should enter the letter A immediately followed by the number of messages you should acknowledge. There's currently an electrical storm going on, but luckily I've got a laptop with battery power just in case we lose power. I don't think we've ever actually lost power. No, thankfully. Messages are numbered 1 to 4 going from top. So, to acknowledge a letter, what is that? No, acknowledge a message, what does that mean? What's the point of acknowledging it? I don't know. To make it go away. Quit. Use the command to communicate your desire to quit. Self. If the situation becomes hopeless, use this command to self-destruct! Yeah! With any luck, you will at least take a few Mongols along with you. Use this command to hail a starbase. If those close by, you will take some time to receive a reply. Oh boy. The lexicon was originally used for exploration and is well suited for this purpose. Obviously, with the Union under attack, there is no time for normal exploration at present. However, there are planets in the galaxy that may contain things that will be useful, and it is worth exploring these planets. Orbit. Use this command to enter a standard orbit around a planet. It's to be scanned. Land. You can land on it and get crystals, I guess. Use any useful items you can find during the mission to be able to use with the command. Restore a saved game? No. Please enter your name. Leo. Oh wow, the lights just flashed. For verification, enter your command level. My command level is 1, I guess. I kind of wanted to read that help again. Lieutenant Commander, please enter self-destruct password. Got it. Wait, how many letters can I type? Oh, you can only... Okay, sorry. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it, it has to be 7 digits. That's a pain in the butt. Why? I wanted to type in, my name is Leo. Hello, my name is Leo. Oh, what an amazing password. Okay, hello, my name is Leo. You really gonna remember that? Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, F1. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Can I please tell me you can listen to that help again? For the love of God, please tell me. Let's self-destruct. Quit. Fire a death ray. I didn't know you could do that. Info, max, messages, save game. Save the game. Okay. Awesome. Alright, I'm actually going to... Wait, is time actually happening? I don't know. So there's some stars there. This is confusing. You said there were... How many? 20... No, 64 quadrants. What's 8 times 8? 64, I believe. Oh, so that's the whole galaxy there. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Yes. I'm gonna enjoy this game. And I'm gonna go back and fucking watch that. Yeah, I think that would be for the best. Alright, so I'm going to, what does escape do? Nothing. F1's just help. Is there no way to just read that again? No. No, I guess not. I'm gonna quit and reread that stuff and write that shit down on my phone because that would be really, really, really useful information. You know what I'm saying? I do. Well, I'm going to oh shit, shut up, phone. I'm gonna pause the video and when we come back, we'll do this. So I'll be back later. Bye.